G'day and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Unmodded. So the last video ended quite abruptly because there was a knock at my door, which is about 3 meters away from where I'm sitting. Door knockers, annoying. Fundraiser. Alright, so we are trying to get our tourists back to Kerbin as close as we can. And we're going to undershoot it, we're going to land back here somewhere. Close as we can to the center to get as much money back as we can for this. So we're going to try, we're going to try and do this, bring as much of this down as we can. We've got plenty of parachutes, so we might be able to actually bring a lot of this home. Hopefully it won't just slam into the surface. Oh, we do have fuel left to help us have a soft landing if we need it, but we should be fine. Turn off the SAS, just let us come in however it's going to. Pretty sure it's just going to go this way anyway. Well, they're happy about that. So they don't like being in space, but they like being in a fireball. Fair enough. Alright, 40 Ks. Is this the landmass? Yes it is. So that's the Space Center just there. There's the moon. There's the moon. The moon's up. Alright, it's not the landmass, it's all the way over there. So definitely not going to make it, probably going to land in the ocean here. So the Space Center is just over the horizon. I thought it was the twinkle we saw. No. Hope we can land on the land here, that'll be fine. Actually, no, definitely going to land in the water at the moment. Unless we do a quick burn, which I don't see any reason in doing. We might need that to slow down the landing. Splash down. So we're just under 2,000 meters per second. Speed this up. Thousand meters per second. 10,000 meters up. Right in the middle of the ocean. Of course, we're going to have to dump this stuff to do these, unless we do them manually. Alright. Wait till it's safe, and then we'll start deploying them manually. Unless it gets too low. Safe. Safe. Probably hear that douchebag outside spinning his wheels. Alright. And let's slow it a bit more, because we do have a lot of extra weight this time. So doing this manually, because I don't want to run through these, I want to keep the engines safe, just so we can get an extra bit of money back for recovering them. Surface speed's still too high. So we're going to use the fuel to slow us down just before we hit the water. Let's speed it up. Oh, I swear it's so noisy around here today. Let's go to about 50 meters. So do a bit earlier. Alright, it's a bit powerful. Keep it under 6. before it falls over and breaks. No. And it's still going to keep going. Vessel is destroyed. That's a load of crap, because that was a really soft landing. Contract failed. Well, I'm not going to put up with that because I think that was a victory. Let's revert this to the launch and just do that again, but just drop everything and not try and save the money. Alright, so we'll just do a really quick up and down. They made it all that far. That little tip over shouldn't have destroyed the actual bay that they were in. You know, break the connection, sure. Break something, you know, down here, break one of these or something, sure. But not destroy the actual ship. That was a load of crap. We may as well try and start doing a bit of a turn here. Make it a bit easier later on. As long as you don't get the wobbles from doing it. Alright, next stage is the one that we can actually steer. Ah, damn it. You're going to be a bastard. Is that getting us out? It's getting us to 48. Alright, at least we can steer this one. Slightly. Alright, that's better. So, not too shallow. Need to make sure it gets up into an actual orbit. Now we'll go horizontal. Alright, get it over 70. Good. Gonna keep pushing it out until now. Drop that one. And we'll wait till we get around a bit closer. Call that a time warp. What are we doing? 2 times? Alright, let's fire it. Just entered space. Should be good timing. Would like to try again to land near the center. This would be good practice for that, I guess. Can't control exactly where we're going at the moment. Well, let's go take a look. Warp over this way. Can't steer back over here. Oh, this thing's just unsteerable in this stage. Pushing as hard as I can and it's not budging. Try and warp around here. It's going to get further away from where we want it to actually go. stage, because this one can actually steer better. Alright, push that out to 70, we'll get our contract done again. The last time was just a dream, it was a simulation, nobody really died. A little splashdown in the water. Alright, a bit faster, come on. There we go, done. Let's go deorbit, don't care where we land. How much fuel do we actually have? We've got plenty. Just start thrusting, eh? Land on the sunny side so we can see what's happening. Or should we aim? Well, it's too late now, so we'll just land over here. That'll do us. Definitely going to land somewhere decent. Speed this up. Let the atmosphere turn us. I think we'll keep this engine on for now. Taking a lot of heat we don't want to take. Just because it was rotating more than we'd like it to. I like how there's only like 6 buildings on this entire planet. They all live together and everybody on the planet started the space program. Like a Factorio thing. Let's give it some thrust. Slow down a bit faster. Land in the middle of the plains, no matter what we do. Keep thrusting until the fuel's gone. Drop it off. Get out of the way. Alright, is it safe? It is. Let's deploy them. Mark where we're going to land. It's further down than it looks. Crash. Alright. There go the parachutes. Send the other ones out as well, and then, because I want to land sideways so nothing gets destroyed, we will just cut a couple of these. Cut that one. Cut that one. Land slowly on our side. 2 there, 3 there, so you're going to land slightly this way. Should be fine. Alright, speed that up. Nobody around for miles. Alright, where's that shadow? Speed is good. Can't fall over and get destroyed at the last second this time. Nice soft landing. Soft, soft, soft. Good. So we could try and roll back to the center. Looks like I can't actually move at all. That's fine. Can we do an EVA? Obstructed. Alright, well that's that then. Recover. 10 science. Just for the recovery of the vessel. Sure, we've done that before. Weird. Alright, so we get back 2,000. I don't know how much we spent on that. Wow, a lot of XP. That's decent. So, that finished another 2 missions. We only have 4 active now. Flyby for Minmus, 3 rescues. Explore Duna, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Never expires. Rescue from the orbit of the moon, that'd be a bit tricky, don't want to do it. Satellite around Minmus, not yet. Science data from the surface of the moon. Well, you can do that at some point, so yeah. Science data from space around the moon. Another rescue. Ooh, where do these guys want to go? They're going to give us a tiny bit of money for going into orbit. Suborbital and orbital. And do them in the same one. So, yeah, sure, we'll just stick to the tourist thing. How much is our tourist shuttle actually costing? Costs 40,000 to launch, and we're only going to pull back like 10,000. Well, we're going to throw these guys in. They've already leveled up, so let's go put Bob and Ronwig back in, see if they can get their XP up like those guys did. Sounds good. So, was there anything we needed to fix from the last one? I think replacing these stinking engines in the middle would be a good idea. They were the Reliance. Maximum thrust 215, 300 in vacuum. We would definitely prefer the swivels. Slightly less powerful, but at least you can steer the bastards. Which way? That way. No, that way. Alright, check that hasn't screwed the staging. That fires, cuts out, fires them. Cuts off, fires them. Cuts off, fires that. Cuts off, parachutes. Alright, sounds good. So, do a really quick one. Do have our tourists in there, don't we? Yep. Certus and Munban. Let's get this headed up. Suborbital will be piss easy. Orbital should be able to do it at the same time. So Surface gets this for free. Gets an orbital, showing you paid to go barely into space. Be nice if you could fast forward through this bit. Where's the moon at the moment? It's still directly overhead. So we do another moon mission now. Alright, stick this in orbital view. That's the way we want to go. Alright, I'm not going to try and turn this far into the atmosphere this time. Actually, we've got swivels, so why not? That's why not. Stop. Still too much atmosphere there. Keep turning, buddy. Not going that way. Turn the 90 degrees. There you go. God, I really need to use the thrust to actually turn this beast. Alright, go for it. So definitely don't try and do the roll when you're still in the atmosphere with this ship. It's way too top heavy. Alright, you'd think these would say you have to complete a certain number of orbits as well, instead of just getting up and falling down without actually doing an orbit. Alright, pushing up there. Jebediah's orbit's pretty damn low. I guess he's suborbital now, really, isn't he? But he's still not coming in, because you have to be in control of his ship. Oh, look at that. There's that sage. Alright, we'll get suborbital here. Actually have to wait until we're out far enough. That'll do us. Let's warp over there. So as soon as the music comes on, that'll be done. Just got to get over 70 Ks. There we go. And now we've just got to push this out to orbital. It should be nice and easy with these engines. Still firing through. Don't want to overdo it. There we go, orbital, done. Let's spin this around and see how quickly we can deorbit this. Could actually reverse the orbit while we're up here. See if we can get back this way. Nope. Dump that. Debris will go land in the ocean. Maybe in the land there. It's actually going to be a bit dangerous trying to do this because it's going to bring us in really sharp. Yeah, not going to happen. So we'll just try and land on the land down there instead. There we go. Yeah, stay straight. Sunrise. We go nice and slow. Don't need to fire this, but we will try and land on the land. Don't really see it happening. It's actually safe to deploy, so let's cut that. Drop it off. Deploy some chutes. Gonna just miss the land. Speed are we doing there? Just under 6. I want to do the same thing though, I want to land sideways. Cut that one. nice and horizontal. Alright, speed it up. Slightly heavier on this end because of the battery and whatnot. This is actually jettison. Does not. Nice seaside landing. How pretty for the tourists. Speaking of which, what are they seeing at the moment? Slow that down. You can't see jack. See the parachute. You should be able to see parachutes in sky. Kind of unfortunate for them. Smash. Nice. Alright, well, that'll do it for this video. Let's recover that. 2 more missions down. Just check what's actually available now. Got more science. It's weird. 11,000 refunded. 2 experience for them, 1 for them, so everybody that we've got's leveled up. Temperature scans, not doing that. Rescue, no. Science from around the moon, yeah, maybe. Visual surveys, no. Position satellites around, yeah, no. Alright, not doing any others. So, in the next video, we are going to go for a flyby of Minmus. Alright, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.